Look at some of these prices. That 3DS game is 3 cents. What? That's $3. Final Fantasy Explorers. That Wii game is $3. There's Switch games for $7. What is up, Internet? Retro here, and welcome back to our 21st episode of the $10 Game Collection Challenge. We are on a quest to build a video game collection, starting off with just $10 to prove that you can still game hunt in today's time, and you can do it on a budget. We're gonna jump in pretty quick this week, guys, but if you are new to the channel and you love all things 80s and 90s nostalgia from retro video games, movies, toys, and more, then please hit that freaking subscribe button and the bell so you don't miss out on new weekly videos, because every single week we are coming out with new retro nostalgia content, and I don't want you guys to miss it. Let's get into this week's footage. Alright guys, let's get into a quick update of the $10 game collection. This last week was our Goodwill mega score. We got almost all of these games at Goodwills here in my area, and we're going to get to keep almost all of those games for the collection. We ended the episode with $266 in the game fund, and we sold a couple things. We sold this VHS, My Neighbor Totoro, sold for $30. They actually sell for a little bit more than that, but I just wanted to unload and get rid of that. And then That Thing You Do. This is one of those DVDs that I find often, and they sell well. So I think we sold this for $14. So after eBay fees and PayPal fees, we will net $35, I believe, for those, putting us right at $300, I believe, for the game fund. So that's awesome. This still has not sold. I think I have 3 or 4 watchers on that for $100. So that has not sold yet, but still waiting for that to sell. And then I want to get a couple games resurfaced. I'll talk more about this here in a bit, but basically I have a couple games I want to sell, and they just sell better if they're resurfaced and they look nice. So there's a game store here in town that has a resurfacer that makes games look like brand new. So we're going to bring these all in and have them do that. SmackDown, and then NCAA Football 11, and then Mario Kart, because we already have a Mario Kart. So we don't need 2 of those. We'll get those resurfaced, make them look good, and do that. So I think that's it, guys. $300 in the game fund. Let's go hunt. For everyone that says my Goodwill is the cheapest Goodwill in the world, Black Wii, $29.29. No cords, nothing. Not good, y'all. Not good. Y'all, I just found a sealed game at Goodwill. A PS2 sealed game. But it's Sudoku. Dang it. It's $2. I actually think I'm gonna pass on the sealed PS2 Sudoku game, because I just don't really care. And it's not worth anything to even flip, but I thought that was kind of cool to see. A PS2 game sealed? Pretty sweet. Alright, I actually overlooked this. Pretty close to it was Star Wars 3 for the Wii, and it is sealed. I will pick this up. It's $4. So I'll get that, and then here is Rabbids Alive and Kicking. I've never been a Rabbids fan, but I know a lot of people like it. So this is for, I think I'll get this too. Why not? So I'll get these 2 for $8, and then I will leave Sudoku. Alright guys, we're finding stuff. So this is a DVD set that I found, I don't know, like maybe episode 3 or 4, Space Above and Beyond, the complete series. It's $6. I found it again. This sells for like $30 to $40. So we're gonna pick this up as well. So now we're up to 14, and I'm gonna keep looking. Hopefully I find some more good stuff. All right, I found one more game I'm gonna pick up, Gran Turismo 4. I love this series. I played the first one so much on the PS1, but this is only $2. So now we're all in for 16. Pretty good trip to the Goodwill this morning. So it is about 6:30 on a Friday morning. My first time to wake up for garage sales this whole season. I just haven't done it. But I was driving home a couple days ago and I saw a sign that said multifamily garage sale Friday morning at 7. So I thought I'd check it out. I usually try to show up about 15 minutes early to these things. The early bird gets the worm for sure at garage sales. So you want to make sure that you're a little early, but still like respectful. You don't want to show up like an hour early, an hour and a half early. But I want to be one of the first people there to see what they have. So what I'm usually looking for at garage sales nowadays is like Wii stuff, PlayStation 3, Xbox 360 stuff, things that are just a little bit older that I could potentially get to either add to the collection or flip, because I'm just not seeing like NES games, Super Nintendo games that often at garage sales anymore. I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but for the most part, it typically doesn't. So I'm about to head over there in about 5 minutes and I'll try to get some footage of that. There it is, y'all. Looks like we are one of the first people, so let's go check it out. How are you? Great. Ma'am, you don't happen to have any like video game stuff for sale, do you? Like, no worries.
My son-in-law and my son took all of our stuff.
Okay.
And selling it online.
No, I get it.
That's what they're doing. So,
No worries.
But yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Those are boxer shorts.
Oh, those are?
It's a size large on the inside.
Okay. Thank you. All right, garage sale number 2. First one was a bust. I think you heard her. She said she was gonna sell stuff online, which was terrible, but whatever. I see a Care Bear right now, so we'll see if we can't find anything. They're waving at me. How are y'all? Good. Ton of clothes. Not good. You guys don't happen to have any like video game stuff for sale, do you?
No, we've got some kids' DVDs, and I think that's
Okay.
all we got rid of this time.
No worries.
Yeah.
I always ask because that stuff gets tucked away in closets and stuff early.
Absolutely, yeah. Sometimes you don't even think it'll sell to anybody.
Right.
No, unfortunately, just 5 kids worth of clothes and all their junk.
No worries. All right, well, complete bust at garage sales this morning. We went to 2 garage sales and then there was a third one and they were still setting up. And I literally yelled out the window, "You have any video games for sale?" And they're like, "No, we don't have any." So I didn't even bother with that one. But First one had a couple Star Wars things, but nothing really else. And then this last one, it was promising because it had a Care Bear. When I walked up, I saw a Care Bear. But other than that, it was just clothes. But I did get my kid a bunch of Batman and Spider-Man shirts for $1 each. That's pretty neat.
How neat is that? That's pretty neat.
But other than that, nothing. But that is how it goes, man. I would say when I go to garage sales, once out of every 15 sales, I'll find something. So it's all good. On to the next. All right, I'm at Goodwill right now, and I found GTA 3. I can't remember, honestly, if we have this already or not, but it's got the original Grand Theft Auto for the PlayStation in it. I'm just showing you this because this is the dustiest game I've ever seen. Like, look at this. Oh my God, what a fire. I've never seen a game dustier than this. I'm not gonna get it, but just wanted to just show you guys that. That's it. All right, guys, let's get into a quick question of the video. This one was sent in by Mark, and it is a great question. What video game were you best at that your friends could not beat you at? This was your go-to game. For me, it is Mario Kart 64. I have played this game so much, and I am really good at this game. I rarely get beaten. I don't know what it is about it. I talk to people all the time that grew up on Mario Kart, and they're like, man, I'm good at that game too. And I'm like, well, let's play. But I know if we start that first track and we go around that first bend, and if you don't start power sliding, there is no way that I'm gonna get beat. Mario Kart 64 is my game. Now, Mario Kart on the Super Nintendo, I am so bad at. I am terrible at that game. But you guys tell me down in the comments, what game were you best at that your friends could not beat you at? Let's get back into it. So I found some controllers and then Guitar Hero guitars, which I'm not gonna mess with. But there is this like classic Wii controller for $4.94. These surprisingly sell pretty well, like 15 to 20. So I'm gonna pick this up. I'm also gonna get this, guys. One of my favorite movies as a kid, The Three Ninjas.
Light up the eyes, boys! Light up the eyes!
Crosses Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Home Alone. Maybe, I don't know about that, but I gotta pick this up. So that's not gonna be part of the $10 game collection though, but just this for now. It finally sold, y'all. 100 bucks for the very best of WCW Monday Nitro Volume 3. Used one sold for 100, but I didn't want to get too greedy. 100 bucks was fine for me. So I think we get to add like 85, 86 after eBay fees. So gonna add that to the game collection funds and get this shipped. Let's go. All right, so this is a little different. I'm at Walmart right now, and I was just like, I'm gonna go look at the Nintendo stuff, Switch stuff, and look at some of these prices. That 3DS game is 3 cents. What? That's $3. Final Fantasy Explorers for the 3DS. That Wii game is $3. There's Switch games for $7, and then there's more 3DS games for $5. I'm gonna just take a shot in the dark and pick up some of these. I think there's another $7 game. I'm just gonna pick them up. I mean, I feel like, well, I mean, I have to pick up that one, but that's just cheap. I don't know if I'll do okay. I know I'll at least get my money back, but I thought this would be a fun experiment to try to see if we can't flip some of these games. Which games? Get that one right there. And then I'll get, let's see, is there 2 of these? Those, I'm gonna get both of those. I guess we'll slide over to the other side. Let's see, this one right there. And I think all of these. And then these 2. Sorry. And then this one. I'll do all this. right, let's talk quick about this Walmart haul. I did not plan on getting all these games when I went to Walmart, but I went to the game section and I saw all these on clearance and thought I would pick them up. So we got 12 games for $50.21, which is pretty good. There are a couple of things in here that I think I'm going to bring back that I'll talk through. And then also this, I did not realize that this was a pre-owned game. I did not see that sticker, and I just saw that it looked sealed. But regardless, this sells for about $9 used. So I'll keep it and I'll just flip it. I'm not too worried about that. But these are the ones I think I'm going to bring back to Walmart. So this I bought for $5. It sells for $5. Chibi Robo, Ziplash. Same thing with Battle Crashers. This sells for about $7, and I paid $5. So not really worth picking up to flip. I really do want to flip most of this. I have no interest in keeping a lot of this stuff except for the Switch games. But I can bring those back and get 20 plus tax to put back in the game fund and then just not worry about that. Kind of pulled the trigger too soon on that. Here is Adventure Time Secret of the Nameless Kingdom for 3 cents. Why? Like, just give it away. I don't even understand that. This sells for $9 new, so there's $18 in value. And then this is the good one. Final Fantasy Explorers. This sells for about $15 new, and we paid $9, so $45 in value. Almost the full value of what we paid for just those right there. And then 2 Switch games. Unbox Newbie's Adventure. This sells for $15 new. And then this one sells for $18. Battle Chasers Night War. So we're going to add 2 Switch games to the collection. And now we need a Nintendo Switch for the $10 game collection. So we'll see if I can't find one of those. And then we'll bring those back and then sell off the rest of this. So yeah, you guys can game hunt at your Walmart, which is pretty crazy. I'm going to go check out some other Walmarts in the area and see if they don't have some more clearance games and go from there. So I try to get a quick clip of that guy putting out these new games. I mean, you got to be right on top of it because people snatch all these new games up, all the new product as soon as I put it out. 2 really great games. NBA Street Volume 2. It is $2. This is selling for like, dude, 30 to 40 right now, which is insane. It is complete and it's in good shape. And then this one, NCAA 06, sells for like 12 to 13. So that is 2 as well. I've never even heard of this one, or I've never seen it before, but I looked it up and there was no real value. I'm gonna pass on all of those, but we're looking at about 40 to 50 in value and $4. So awesome to score those. I'm telling you, you gotta be ready when they put out new product. All right, I'm not trying to make a bunch of money off Walmart or anything, but I'm seeing this sell for like 30 to 40. Original price was 90. I don't know why. You guys can tell me why it was 90 at one point. Here's the original, or I guess the regular version. This one's the deluxe edition for $11. This one is 30. I'm gonna pick this one up and see if I can't flip that one. So I have no idea, but I just saw it and was like, let's give this a shot. So we're going to. Alright guys, the footage that you're seeing here is inside a GameStop. I'm not doing my typical commentating inside the store because it was literally just me and the GameStop employee inside the store, and it was like deathly quiet, no music, so I didn't want to look like a crazy person and talk during all of this. But basically I'm picking up some games. As you can see, they had a deal. I'll talk about it here in a minute in more detail, but basically buy 2 get 2 free. So I found some games here, and you'll see me check out here in a minute. We get a really good deal on these. Yeah, so I'll talk about this more here in just one second. All right, guys, back in the game room, and wanted to talk about this pickup from GameStop. I did not mean for this whole episode to be so much retail store hunting, but we found a good deal. So I got an email that said buy two, get two free. So I went over there and checked out what they had, and I also had like a $5 coupon thing too. So I was able to use that as well. So let's do this stack first. These 5 games were $10.88 total for 5 games. What is that? $2 each, a little over $2 each, which is a really good deal. I'm going to give you guys value of these as always. I used price charting this time. It's a really good site if you want to know or get a good gauge on how much games are worth. It's called pricecharting.com. So this is a Capcom game, Lost Planet 2. Originally $5, and we got it for, again, a little over $2. And this is complete with the manual and everything. And I've already checked these. These are all in good shape to keep. So there is that. Then we got Snoopy's Grand Adventure. Wait, I didn't tell you how much this was worth. I think this is $7. So we did really good on this stack. I'll talk about this here in a minute. And then we got Snoopy's Grand Adventure. This is valued at $8. Again, got it for $2. Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. I thought this was a little low when I saw it. This is worth about $11. So cool to add that. The Lego Movie video game. Awesome. And Epic Mickey 2. This is actually a really fun game. The Power of Two. I think this also came out on the Wii, but this is for the Wii U. So we do not have a Wii U or a PS3, so this just helps add to a goal to actually get a PS3 and a Wii U. So there was that first stack. That was all, again, $10.88. You can get good deals at GameStop sometimes. So that was awesome to add those. Again, if those were at a Goodwill or something for $2, I would have picked them all up. So, and then we got this stack for $21.78 for these 4 games. So we're looking at just over $5 a game. One of my favorite games, Terraria. Obviously, it's good. It's a bestseller. But this is a really good game. If you've never checked it out, then check it out. Terraria for the Xbox 360. I believe it came out for the PS3 as well and some other platforms. But this was priced at $10. Again, we got it cheaper than that. This is one that we got a really good deal on. So this is Capcom Essentials, and it has multiple games in here. And all of the games were in here. Let's see. Here is Devil May Cry, and then Street Fighter, and then Dead Rising 2. So these all came in here. The last sold listing I think I saw on eBay was around 20. Should I get these in here? Yes. I think this sold for 20. So we about got our money back on these games just off this one. I'm going to keep this for the collection for now since we have an Xbox now. But that was a pretty cool find, again, to get for like $5. So we did not do as good on these. Jurassic World, let's see, this one is worth, let me look, 6. This is worth 6. And then this one is worth 6 as well. So added 2 more Lego Star Wars games to the Wii U collection. And then Terraria was worth, what is Terraria worth? 8. So we did not do as good on these, but again, it's okay because we got that one. I think total is $76 for all of those, and we spent like $33. So you can game hunt at game stores as well. GameStop does a lot of deals like this, buy 2, get 2. So check out your local GameStop and see if they are doing this deal too. Yes, man. Nope. They're all new still. So much. Alright guys, I know weeks like this can seem like we didn't get a ton because there's no highlighted item, but we still got a lot of games. I think we spent $90 and we got right at $360 in value, which means we quadrupled our money. That is a good week. I keep saying this to you guys, if you have weeks like this, just average weeks, every week for a year, you have a massive video game collection. So I'm so happy with what we picked up. Guys, As always, thank you for hanging out, for watching the video. If you would like this video, comment below the game you were best at, that your friends could not beat you at. Subscribe if you haven't already, and until next time, peace.